Hello fellow tankers, this is Dauntless, and today I'm going to be playing another game in my Tier 8 French medium tank, the Lorraine 40t. Now the reason I have had a lot of replays of this vehicle is because I've been grinding out credits to purchase the new, the Tier 10 Chinese heavy tank, the WZ-111 5A I believe it's called, and I'm very short of credits, and so I've been grinding this thing, trying to get enough credits, and in the meanwhile I seem to get good replays in it because the Lorraine is a really good tank. And this replay here is really nothing special. The teams are pretty average. I'm top tier, which means I'm going to be able to do a lot of damage, and the main reason I wanted to show you this replay is just to show you some basic tactics when you're playing a fast autoloader like this. The map is Himmelsdorf, and the really only threat on the enemy team that I see is the Scorpion G, which could be playing the hill, but most likely he's going to be playing down in the northeastern corner. Anyway, that being said, we'll get this game rolling. So in a quick tank like the Lorraine that has that burst capacity, you want to take the hill on Himmelsdorf, because playing tank alley, or I guess you could theoretically play the tracks, but with the lack of view range and everything else, you're going to want to be able to brawl a little bit more effectively. Yes, you don't have any armor, but everything on the hill that you encounter, for the most part, is going to have about the same armor as you, and with that you'll be able to trade 4 shots for one of theirs, which is a very good trade if you ask me. So right now the Panther, the T29, this Panther M10, they're all taking the hill along with this SU-101. I'm going to get up there much quicker than everybody else, but I know I can be aggressive at the very start because I know I have backup. Even if a lot of stuff shows up on the hill, which looking at their lineup, they don't have a lot of fast tanks. They have a Panther 2 and a T44, and that's all about that's going to beat me up to the hill, if that. And so I'm able to play very aggressively knowing that my team will have my back in the instance that I do get attacked. So this T44 is very brave, I guess. He's up here just like anybody else, and I'm going to pause this really quick. But how many situations have you been in like this where you get up to the hill in the very beginning and you think, okay, I got here first, I'm safe? Well, if you're an autoloader and you're in this situation, know that just by looking at the team composition, not a lot else is going to be able to get up here in time to protect him. And this is why pushing up by yourself like this can be a risk, because it leaves you open to being attacked like this. The T-34-1s along with this Panther 2 are the only other tanks that are fast enough to get up here, but they're a lot slower than the T-44, and I give it another 15 seconds before they show up, meaning this gives me an opportunity to strike. So yes, I got ammo racked here, but it was completely worth it. I fixed it, which hindsight I should have waited, because there's a chance I could have got tracked right here, but I didn't. And look at that, the IS-3 showed up, but it was not in time. He didn't have enough time to aim by the time I was pulling around the corner, and I was able to do 1,249 damage within the first 30 seconds of the game, and he was really able to only put 1 shot back into me. Now this IS-3 is getting kind of aggressive. He's seeing that his T-44 buddy took a brute of a beating, and he's getting up here trying to protect him, but our Panther M10 pushes around the corner and is successfully able to push him out, or take him out of the game. Now I really want to try to clip this IS-3, but I really don't want to pull around the corner and just suddenly have another tank like this Panther just be sitting there that's not lit. And so I realized that this VK on the other side is being aggressive, and I decide that it's time to go kill him. Now that I have a full clip loaded, I pop around the corner. Unfortunately, I miss my first shot, but the second one goes into his tracks, taking him out. I snap one there. I almost hit our Panther, but a word of advice, guys. If you see that a Lorraine or any other autoloader, for instance, is popping around a corner, risking his tank to clip out another, don't pull out in front of him. Not only are you jeopardizing his clip potential, but you're also risking getting shot in the back of the turret, which is not fun for either of us. So I know you guys probably were thinking, oh, he fired, let me go get him. But it's rude. let the autoloader clip him out if that's what he's trying to do, because again, you're putting both of yourselves in danger, and it's just, in my opinion, not very polite to do so. So I wasted a shot there in the IS-3. It wasn't the best idea. I thought I was kind of getting greedy. I thought maybe I could get the kill, but this T-34-1 is in the open, and I'm able to finish him off. Now I could sit here and snipe like a lot of people like to do, but I realize that action needs to be taken because we are completely rolling them. And so I put in another clip and I start making my way down the hill. It's important to time your reloads with when you're relocating because it allows you to just have more effect or have more input on the battle as to how much damage you put out. So this Panther 2 is just sitting there. He is AFK, which is fine by me. I'm not reloaded, and so I'm waiting to reload, and then all of a sudden a Scorpion G appears. I focus on shooting him because I really don't care about an AFK tank. Yes, I guess it would be nice to farm him for more credits, but at the same time the Scorpion G is much more of a threat. And so when you see an active tank versus an AFK tank, definitely prioritize that. So I force a clip here. Hindsight, I should have turned around and put one into this Tiger before I reloaded because I would have given me more damage, but by doing so I would have wasted more time in reloading a clip, and I guess hindsight's 20/20, but either way, by the time I turned around and fired one, I would have wasted about 10 seconds, which is about a third of my clip size in terms of reload, and I guess, I don't know, to me it just wasn't worth the trade-off. So this low is just completely oblivious to what's going on behind him, which I guess in this situation there's really nothing he can do, but I'm able to just completely farm him. He doesn't know what's going on, so he turns around. I catch him on fire once, he puts it out, and then I catch him on fire again. This Tiger is at 1200 HP, and I only have one shot left. Now this is important, and I've discussed it in some of my beginners guys before, but I come around the corner, I know I can take a hit from him, so I take my time and I put one in his track. Meaning when our allies come around and finish him off, I'm able to farm all of that potential damage as assist, putting my net total up to 4 kills, 4,500 damage, and thanks to that Tiger in the very end, 2,100 assist damage, putting my total up towards the 7k mark, about 6,600 total damage. And for those of you that are trying to get marks of excellence in your tank, this is something that is really important. Make sure you take opportunities. Like I showed you on the hill, if you see a solo isolated target, don't feel afraid to engage it, or if you're in a tank that's a couple of tiers higher, it's okay to be bullies to light tanks that might have gotten up to the hill and are completely alone, which will help you win more battles, but it'll also help you farm a lot more damage and then net you a lot of credits. And then like you saw there, just going out of your way to just not come around the corner and snap a shot knowing your reload is going to be 30 seconds and there's no way you're going to get a second shot in. Come around the corner, take your time, and put one in his track, because that's going to guarantee you're going to get a lot more experience and damage. Anyway guys, hopefully you liked this replay. If you did, I'd really appreciate it. If you give it a like down below, it really helps my channel out. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more content like this in the future. As always guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.